Hey there, friends and neighbors. Welcome back to another edition of the Chronicles. Jedi Phoenix with you here. Hope everybody's doing well. So I have a few more lightsabers in, not my own collection, but my family's collection that I wanted to show you. I had mentioned in a previous video about the sabers that I had gotten from my kids for Christmas presents, and with their permission, they said I could show them off in a video. This first one I wanted to show you is they're all from Ultrasabers. It's the Aeon LEV5. So let me just give you a quick glance at it here before I go into detail. This is the 5th version of their Aeon saber. The previous one, the 4th version, doesn't have these claws. That's the difference, both on the emitter and the pommel. And, this, of course, is the LE version, which means it's got that gold highlights. So, one thing that first of all, I do think this is a beautiful design. And my youngest son uses this one. And even though it is a nice design, one thing that I've noticed right off the bat when I'm holding it, the claws. Normally, I have a tendency to put my hand here as a choke point for the saber. But a little problem with the claws. They're not sharp, don't get me wrong. So you're not going to cut your hand open or anything. But when you're holding it by this, you're definitely going to feel them. And when you're going to spin it, which again I'm not going to do it here because I don't want to chop the room up, you definitely feel it rubbing against you. Now, one remedy that you can do on this is to pop the claws and turn them over, turn them upside down and put them back on. Jedi Master Vega, who is another YouTuber, saber enthusiast, he has a great video tutorial on how to do that. So I'm going to include a link to that in with this description. If this is a saber that you're interested in getting, you might want to keep that in mind. Now, it doesn't bother my son any, the way he holds it. He's only 10, so he's got the small hands. So he tends to hold it usually right around here. So he doesn't have a problem with the claws. He doesn't mind it. He loves the look of it. But for me, if I was going to get an Aeon or the Dominic's, which is the same as this, only in the black hilt, I'd probably get version 4, which doesn't have the claws but has everything else. But I have all these muted, so just to show you, my camera does not like that glow. Wow. So as you can see, it is blue. And beauty of this is it's light. There's one for the outside reel. But anyway. As you're swinging this one, it is lightweight, and the thin hilt, let me shut this down, hold on. The thin hilt, it's not too bad for your hand either. I mean, my 10-year-old is able to hang on to this real easy, so, for an adult, you can get your hand around here pretty nice. So this, if you're curious as far as price, this is about maybe $100, $105 for the hilt. And then, of course, you have the electronics and all that, you're throwing the extra. So it's probably one of the upper end of the lower tier, if that makes any sense. But it is nice. One thing I do like is the windows. And I'm not going to turn this on again because I don't want to blow my camera out. But I personally am a fan of windows in the hilt whenever possible, and this. Anytime this is lit up, the way the windows just highlights the glow of the blade is very nice. So this is the Aeon LEV5, and I have one more to show you for this video. This one belongs to my oldest, and this is the Manticore. Now, I know for sure that the Aeon is an original design, and as far as I know, the Manticore is an original too. Anyone watching this, if I'm wrong, please correct me in the comments. Definitely not as plain as some of the other hilts, but it does have kind of a simple look to it. I actually heard one review describe it as a tuxedo style. You know, you got the black and the chrome. And they do have a all chrome version of this available, but I do like the black highlight. And it's very easy on the hand too. There's nothing, you know, unlike the Aeon or whatever. I'm banging my house, my room up here. But unlike the Aeon, there's nothing on the emitter, near the emitter for a choke point that's going to jam your hand up at all. And speaking of the emitter, again with the windows, love the detail of that. So, and this one actually comes with, this is the high profile pommel. They have a lower profile pommel, which is smaller than this one. Doesn't stick out as far. But let me see that. Well, this one's not too bad. This is the red, obviously Tricree red. I don't know why the blue always messes with my camera. The red's not as bad. I don't know why. Weird. But anyways, with this one, I can get you the glow with your windows. I love that look. And with the emitter, I wonder if kind of reminds me a little bit of the light emitter on Darth Maul's saber. I mean, I know it's not exact, but it's kind of, maybe it's inspired by. But, and the other thing about this grip is, it's not, I mean, there is the ridges here. So, I mean, it's not completely plain. You know, but I do like that, that tuxedo look. So, that is the Manticore. I think this is on the website for about $164 now for the hilts. So, probably around the middle tier for sabers. So, I have two other sabers. I'm going to do those in another video. And I did place an order for several companies. I have two from Ultrasabers. They'll get here whenever. Two from Saberforce. They'll get here whenever. I'm fine with waiting times, you know, so that's not a problem with me. Placed a couple with Crimson Dawn and Dark Wolf Sabers, which is another company. So when those will get here is anybody's guess. But when they do come in, I'll do the unboxing and the review. And like I said, I do have two more sabers for my sons that I can show off in addition to these. Before I sign off, I do want to say thank you to those of you who have subscribed. I've noticed I've got some attention already. And it might be a few days in between editions of on this channel. One thing I'm learning is that putting up a YouTube video is not the same, not as easy, I should say, as just recording and uploading. You know, I want to do it right. As much as this is a hobby, I'm not doing this for any profit or anything, at least not now anyway. But I want to do this right. You know, I don't want to just record for the sake of recording and then put whatever video up on there. I want to make sure that there is a meaning behind it. So, if there's ever a few days in between uploads for now, be a little patient. You know, real life does get in the way. I got, my kids and the job, and some things have to come first. So, as I'm able to record and upload, I will. Maybe it'll be one video at a time. Maybe it'll be a couple at once. Who knows? But stick around. I will try to have some good content on here. Hopefully soon, some more lightsabers. And until I see you in the next video, be good, be well, be safe, and be happy.